Hey guys, Tanetth here. Welcome to a new series and to a very old game. At this point, I'm playing retro games. I mean, Wizard 101, Civ 4. However, this isn't your standard Civilizations 4. Besides the obvious, bugged screen over there, where, you know, if I had any other available tiles, I could actually make that show that. It, it gives a bug for that, and the only way to fix it is to be zoomed out by, I think, like that much. Because you don't have the, yeah, you have to be zoomed out almost all the way out. So, however, we will get another unit when I settle Berlin. To guard Berlin anyway, a tribal guardian. Okay, we're going to start off by making the alpha male, then female. The reason we are starting off with these ones, honestly, with this current situation, going with the female makes more sense because I have these in my city already. Now, we aren't technically supposed to have a city. Technically. Okay, we have homeless, and that's why we're sick. We are a militia, and we have European culture. Okay. Now, that does not mean... Now, the reason I brought that up is because this game has a few interesting caveats. Looking at our starting area, we have a jungle. We did not get... We got hills. At which, actually, that's not a terrible spot to start. So, I'm glad it chose that tile, because that gives me more production. Just a regular hill. Okay, so the first tech we're going to do is going to be cave dwelling. And let's just open up the tech tree. As you can see, there's a lot of techs. We're going to actually... I want to start off with cave dwelling in case... I happen across a... I mean, I will be able to get cave... So cave dwelling, when my culture expands, I'll be able to get the caves, I'll be able to get the bamboo, the reeds. I'll be able to get a lot... I'll be able to get 3 more bonuses versus what I've gotten now, which is none. Then I'm going to probably go for language. And then nomads. Nomads give us our... first, quote-unquote, scout, then going to gather and salvage, scavenging. Okay. So that's our starter sets to get us started. It'll take us 16 turns. We are playing on Monarch, which Monarch is not a difficulty I've played before. I could have thrown this to Deity, but the reason I threw it to Monarch instead of where I normally play, because I do not know the strategies, and with this mod, it does not help anymore. I also do not have any any skills. I have developing leaders on, advanced diplomacy, advanced espionage, and a bunch of other stuff turned on to make my life more miserable in this game. Berlin has become unhealthy. Yes, I know that. My best bet is to actually have my stone throwers start exploring. We found a new landmark, the jungle of Isun. That's an I. Isulini. We got the Sea of Umtesirenta. I don't think I could rename those. So personalized maps are on, so I don't know if I can rename them. That is a beeline. Right for that. Goody hut. And more caves. Okay. And we just got a wise woman which deals with healing, which I'll send back to the main to our main. It looks like we're bordering some tundra. Young forest, okay. Okay, so we're still okay with a lot of stuff. Another swamp. Bay of something or other. Those, I believe, are also goody huts. I just can't get to them right now. Is annoying. Let's see. I would prefer to expand more downward. Well, I'd rather keep exploring this area. So, double back. Found another landmark. Found another landmark in the same row as we just got cave dwelling. The reason I want cave dwelling is for Neanderthal.
Is more powerful than an army.
Thank you. The reason I want Neanderthal is, well, Neanderthal. The reason I want the Neanderthal tech is because of, if I get caves, I have access to the Neanderthal tech, culture, which allows me to make stronger units. First one to get it usually gets an overpowered advantage early game, and that's what I'm trying to get, not for the advantage, more for my defense, because I have no clue how the AI is going to play on Monarch difficulty, because I've never played it at Monarch, and this is just me really torturing myself. And another goody hut, and we didn't run into anyone. A volcano has erupted. The villagers are hostile. Great, we just got a stone thrower versus stone thrower. Um, 56 turns. Let's wait on the wonder, and let's just get 2 more stone throwers. Okay, we have the advantage. Let's... Okay, so we got the XP. That's the key point. And they have leveled up. Sweet. We're going to start heading back because I don't think there's anything more over this direction. So let's start heading down south of the jungle. And after we get south of the jungle, 1 tile south of the jungle, we can start healing. Now, there are going to be animals. And we're going to actually start sending this guy up this way. Another goody hut on some caves.
Language is not only the vehicle of thought.
And we just got a new language. Everyone's going to have anarchies until they adopt spiritualist, which will be in a while because we aren't even developing any form of culture. If I go to my buildings, this will at least give me half a culture per turn, but we do lose food. But food isn't really a problem right now. I want to get our education up for certain because the conceptual buildings, all these, like animal burrowing, cave dwelling, homeless is disabled, replaced by the hollow tree and the animal burrow, which are still sickness. But basically, with the housing, it's going to be all these affect this. So if our crime continues to increase, which I'm surprised it is increasing, we need to get that to start going down. Rainforest, okay. You will be able to start healing after, so we're going to continue to explore this way. Presence of coral, presence of the sea, earth, and fire. So if I go back into the city now, folklore requirement, coral, earth, fire, sea. Start heading back this way, and you can be a sentry for right now. Again, we just got another stone thrower, so I'm going to have them explore that way. If no one's on this island, that is actually a very powerful start. And there's a reason I say that. We're playing on an archipelago map. And if there's no one on this island, and by the size of it, we're probably going to be able to get we could probably get another city right here, and maybe one more over here. Let's get you back into the town. And we just found a pygmy hippo and a bongo. Now, I do not have the setting which makes the animal AI any more aggressive than their normal temperaments. Okay. Again, so far, no AI opponents. Goody Hut. 3 Goody Huts, not bad. We just got some gold. We're going to have you auto-build. Getting a lot of landmarks on this island.
A nomad, I
And
will
with
remain for
nomad
life,
with that,
in love with distant and uncharted places.
why can I not? Why is it that I cannot build? Okay, there we go. Now the game recalculated. Okay, now we're going to get some wanderers after the discussion, community discussion post. Well, boards. Pop down to there. Pop down to here. Another Goody Hut. You have received 18 research, and we actually just gained a map of the area, which is nice. You know, if I actually got I know I've already said if I got a solo island, and with the size of it, I'm going to be able to get... We just found Kilimanjaro. Okay. And with the size of it, I mean, we do have another island right here. But that's... Right there is most likely a city. Right over here is a potential city. Maybe more towards this end of the island. Well, peninsula. Probably by the river. Okay. We could get 2 cities over here. Again, that's if there's no one down here. And by the looks of it, it doesn't look like there will be. But we are also playing on an archipelago map, which makes sense. I was just not expecting a three-headed snaky continent. And once we get our first Wanderer out, as much as I'm still doing the manual exploring, with the Wanderer, we'll be able to get... we'll be able to start having these guys go and start hunting animals, which I believe I set my, C2C, maximum bombardment. There was a automation... auto hunt minimum attack odds. I'm going to say the minimum attack odds of us winning should be at the very minimum 70%. I meant to do that before we started, but I completely forgot since we need to do hunting when we get our wander. We need to switch our warriors, our current slingers, to hunters once we have our wanderer, and it looks like we just did. So be a hunter and you go on to auto explore. And we have a salt flat right there. Okay.
For
And
man,
we just got
autumn
gathering.
is a time of harvest, of gathering together. For nature,
And we just
it is
got
a time of
pistachios, we have
of
lemons,
scattering
we have
abroad.
pomegranates. Oh boy, we just got 4 henna. Okay, so... Now, normally we would get the henna right off the bat, because we settled here. Okay. Fruit gathering camp, fruit gathering camp, fruit gathering camp, and natural pigment. So we can't really do anything with our gatherer right now. Not to mention, our gatherer is one use only. Oh, we actually have fruit gatherers. Plus 1 health, plus 1 health, plus 1 health. All of that is good. We're working this tile currently. So let's get the plus health into the city. That way we don't deal with sickness again. I want to get another, okay, so he's a Neanderthal. This is just a barbarian. And we'll win that most likely. Okay, and we have another goody hut. Okay, has gotten level 2 combat training. Heal up for now. And then go for the goody hut. Let's see. I want the driftwood, grass, lichen, lumber, provides reeds, which gives me production, rock, stick. Yeah, that's all I would really like to focus on are these, because that's just going to push our production up like no tomorrow. We just got another wanderer. We're going to have you also go and auto explore for now. Please kill that. I didn't realize it was on the goody camp. Not only did we get... Okay, that is... Yeah, I'm not putting you to hunting. I am putting you and the croc... I'm surprised that was a crocodile. Straight to a trip back to base. Okay, and we killed a raven, though he's nearly dead. And he just got combat 1. I'd like you to heal, sir. heal up. You to continue to Berlin with our Brock that you have taken into your wonderful taming hands.
If your friend is already dead and being eaten by vultures, I
Okay,
think it's okay
now
to
then.
feed some bits of your friend to one of the vultures to teach him to do some tricks. But
With trails, we can
only
make
if you're serious
very-
about adopting the vulture.
Very rudimentary roads. We'll be able to get some more promotions. And we would be able to make actual proper scouts. With deception, we'd be able to make some... We'd be able to make a lookout post. With tool making, that will give me more production. Herbalism would make it so we could train up our own healers. And the self-heal promotion is actually one of the things I'm vitally looking for. Because that makes it so I don't have to manually tell my people to, hey, heal for now. We do have bamboo. So getting a grove would be good. Getting charcoal, I sort of want to avoid anything that increases fire production. Now, the reason I want to not really go for this is because I can accidentally burn buildings that I've spent time building. And if it's going to take 30 turns to build something, then I really don't want to have to rebuild it. If that's going to be the case, then maybe going for... Creation Myth is a good one for the culture. +1 happiness in all cities. So yeah, those are the three we'll start off with. But as you can see, I need you to... It's being blocked off by a bloody cheetah. Okay, I need you to heal for the time being. And there's horses. Okay, I need to get those horses at some point. They're healing. You're also healing. A small tribe. Stone thrower receives 1 experience point. Sweet. Okay, so you are now at full health. I'd like you to get back to Berlin, if possible. You can go back to hunting. Like I said, I want you to get to Berlin. Okay, so... Again, I need you to get to Berlin. Can you stop? The cheetah is still there. We don't have a way to take out the cheetah. If the cheetah doesn't move, we're stuck and we can't use the croc. Okay, I'm going to say defend. That way if the cheetah attacks, they get a bonus. And the cheetah took out our stone thrower and our croc. That would have been a nice little boost to science. Okay, so we just got our pomegranate. So if we look inside for... Don't have anything. We should have, but we didn't. Okay. Driftwood Gatherer. Wood has been built, so now we have access to
When you
wood.
smoke the herb, it reveals you to yourself.
There we go. So yeah, we are basically alone on this island. I should have gotten the hint the first time I said to that. I was just extremely cautious, and that makes sense that I wouldn't be up here at all. Right now, we're very much going to be isolationist for the time being, which, in my opinion, is a good thing. Our herbalists have discovered... let's do the plus... We'll do the 90. Because we now possess better treatments. Okay. Our researchers have set up... By doing that test, we've messed up. Okay, that makes sense. An eruption.
Man does not
Now we
weave
can
this
get
web of life.
papyrus and
He is
that,
merely
which
a
also
strand
means
of it.
clothing when we
Whatever
get
he
the
does to
weaver.
the web, he does to himself.
Which is why production, like I was pointing out earlier, is key. Plus production, that's plus food and thickness, plus health, that's actually pretty useful. Plus health and food. Again, we're just looking for stuff that gives production at the moment. And our Wanderer just leveled up. I'm going to go with the self-healing trait. I'm going to spend the turn healing for now. And since we've explored everything, I'm actually going to send them back to base. And I should grab this guy and send them also back to base. And have them on a fortify loop right now. And the reason I'm wanting them on a fortify loop is because I want to get them upgraded as soon as possible. Go to Berlin. Or get killed by the cheetah. What is this patch? Don't know what that is. It looks interesting, but not a resource anyway that I could. And we just got oral tradition next turn. You can go there for now.
Here, we tell the story.
Let's start
Why
that.
the people came here, what they did when they got here, going back to the Native Americans,
so
and coming all the way forward.
It's allowing us to potentially jump to ritualism, basketry, and prehistoric. I think going for cooperation would be the best option. But getting toolmakers, then deception to cooperation, and then trailed, and then controlled fire work for me. And we just got a boost to toolmaking. So that was obviously the right decision. We're going to have you also on auto defend. Tamers, sweet, we just got some extra parrots. Which give happiness, okay. And our slinger is being attacked by a snake. And we just killed the snake, which just gave +1 production. And a volcano went off somewhere in the world that we should not have any knowledge of. And we got our lumber gatherer. So now, we can try to create these tails, or we can try to find them. I'd rather try to find them than try to produce them via production. I'm also going to do the knowledge inheritance because that gives me some knowledge. And we can wait on the gatherers for now. Growth isn't as key in the early game
Man is a tool-using animal.
versus production.
Nowhere do you find him without tools. Without tools, he is nothing. With tools, he is all.
Hey, we're actually on the list this time. And we only have 10 points. And we just found a Neanderthal wanderer.
Sagen Sie mir, was ich zu tun habe. Jawohl.
And they're on a hill, that's why they have bonuses against everything, which means... Yeah, I figured a fruit gathering camp was destroyed by the Neanderthals. I was expecting that.
Never attempt to win by force. What
And we can
be
already
won by
upgrade
deception.
our tribal guardsman next turn, I believe. Keyword is I believe. No. Okay, so we do need to get some gatherers. 4 of them, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Make that 5 now. We could start working on some wonders as well, but I'm not going to do one quite yet because we only get to choose one of them. Let's get you your self-healing and heal up. The only other thing about the barbarians that I have to worry about is they actually can form cities. And oddly enough, they are somewhat smart about how their cities are built. There goes my stone thrower. A lot of pressing enter game, for certain. There we go.
Every kind of peaceful cooperation among men is primarily
yes,
based
we'll go
on
with
mutual
communal.
trust, and only secondarily on institutions.
Let's
courts of
see, any new
justice,
production.
and
The
police.
stone tool maker gives us production. Nutcracker gives us food. The lookout post is something we are going to make for certain because of that -5 to crime per turn. I also need to look at my stats. We're currently losing 2 per turn. Okay. I think. Volcano is quieted down. Okay, even though there's no volcanoes on the island to speak of. There's nothing I can really do this early on.
One
There
who
we go.
walks in
We're
another's
getting
tracks
controlled fire.
leaves
Then we're
no
going to get some
footprints.
gatherers back up. A thinker. Let's get a bonus to our current research. Largest civilization in the world. I'm pretty sure the other civs that are ahead of me have grown culturally by now. Which is a scary thought. Scavenging camp, I believe, adds a little bit of... Okay, so scavenging camp provides bison, which adds a +1. and gives me more food. Sadly, not what I want, but we could send you there to get the lemons.
If you ever
And
catch
we just
on
got
fire, try to
charcoal.
avoid seeing yourself in the mirror, because I bet
sheltered
that's what
building
really
is a good
throws
one.
you into a panic.
Go with a food basket, please. Yeah, go with the food, another food harvester. And then the parrots. And now if I look at our town, that's producing us a whole loaf of bread, so we are growing not fast, but decently. Our production is still relatively not great. We can do controlled fire in 24 turns, so these are now more achievable. Weaver, it gets us more money, and we are currently losing money, which I need for, something. We're also going to do trails, because that gives me some research. Very well, carry on. We just got our lemon production.
A home is not a mere transient
And we just
shelter.
got binding.
Its essence
When
lies in
do
the
I get my
personalities of the people who live
hard
in it.
hammer? That would give us our clubman. Persistent hunting is what we want. Followed by the hard hammer, which will reveal a lot of resources. Baskets. Would be good as well. Prehistoric music gives us very much a cultural boost, which is good. And we just got grass huts and lean-tos,
Haben Sie einen Plan?
which if we check inside, the grass hut requires very tall grass, gives us 1 production. The cave dwellings give us 2 production, 2 sickness, so we're still better off. We're actually very healthy. The carrion gatherer and the tide pool scavenger, I don't think I've built those, did I? I didn't think so. Okay. Health and culture, health. Let's do the health and culture for right now. And at this point, with 21 turns, and plus 3 production, 3 food, and gold, we're going to go with the caves. Okay. And we have our pistachios, which I forgot to check. We have lemons. We have bamboo, grass, reeds, stone tools, and wood. Volcano that we should know about went off. Oh. Hasn't gone off in generations, apparently. And now we're working on our weaver. Again, right now, we can't build settlers. We are stuck with the one basically at the all the AIs are also stuck at a one city challenge. Most cultured, as you can see,
The
we're
secret to a successful hunt.
now. There's
is
the reason I wanted the chaser
Make sure
is if we look,
your
we have
prey
1 and 2
gives up
movement.
before you do.
Upgrade chaser.
Alle vollzählig, zur Stelle.
Because if we look, it's the chaser has 2 movement, 1 strength, 2 strength, 2 movement, but can only defend. So that means the scouts, while great for exploration, we've already done the exploration. Now we just need to do the hunting, and right now these guys get the by the horns, which means any animal they kill, there's a 15% chance we tame them by aggression. And we just got 2 production, the I don't care, as well as we could, so I'm going to do the auto heal on you as well, because the auto heal, in my opinion, is somewhat broken, because we don't have to tell our soldiers to, hey, heal. Because they'll slowly heal on their own. So now you're back at full, so we could do that. And if we could subdue the animals. And we're going to actually go with Hunter. Now, the Hunter promotion gives us another 10% chance on top of the 15. So we have a 25% chance to capture. We're going to actually force you to heal a turn. Hippopotamus killed our person. Which is why I was saying production, sadly, in this game is going to be king. Because right now my guy's basically trapped.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Okay, there we go. And we just did get an upgrade for brutes. So now we can make we're actually going to do the hunter's instructions before we do any more hunters. We're going to pump out 4 more chasers because they count as a national unit. We can actually go and build some watchers to help defend, which does have the same strength as a clubman. Now there is something to be said about making clubmen to also go and help hunt. We're going to have you just stay asleep, basically helping heal those units in the town. Berlin is about to expand, and we did not get the expansion I wanted. Dang it. I was hoping to get lucky and get the caves, but that didn't happen. Okay, let's fortify and heal. Oh, you also had a promotion that I forgot about. Go with the hunting. And go back to hunting. Got ball python. And of course you tried to take out the hippo. Gotta love when your units decide to be morons and not use the whole 70%
The
rule.
way to become rich is to put all your eggs in one basket and then watch that basket.
And we just got the Caves of Altamira. And if I could do hunting instruction, that makes it so I don't have to spend a promotion. So the first level up of my chasers, which I'm going to end up making two more chasers now. One more chaser, okay. Then do we have any production? Growth. There we go. I was hopeful that we would get the caves because that would just save me some time with the Neanderthal culture.
I am a futurist, but ironically, my two daughters tell me my taste in music is positively prehistoric.
So the counting sticks and the tally stone give 2 production 2 science together. Slingers would be good. Like I said, the soft hammer reveals a lot of minerals that we can't do anything with. We can't use the Aborigines, or the Vision Quest building, because we aren't either of those. We're European. Requires marble or obsidian or stone. Bathing house +1 -2. Butchery, more food. And prehistoric dance. Okay, so soft and ground stone. Then we do cooking and ritualism to dance. Then culture. The pigments would be nice if we have any. Getting those are actually some really good ones to get. If I could beeline it to tracking, actually, that would also be a good one. I don't like beelining text if I can avoid it. But the reason I want to beeline is because then my chasers, as long as Volcano doesn't see. So it does take the experience because it did level him up, but yeah. We're going to put you on auto again. And it would be nice if you actually subdued, but that's fine. And you level up already with the self-healing now. So we don't have to spend as long leveling you up if we have the promotions being given upon train. Just keep going. They know there is nothing they can hunt right now.
Number rules the universe.
Be nice if they would go hunting. Hunt. Considering I'm now building a watcher, go and hunt. Oh, you're a watcher. Okay. Defend. I did say hunt, right?
Melde mich zum Dienst. Was benötigen Sie?
Having discovered this skill, I vow to make it work for the tribe. You can consider this
Okay.
promise binding.
Hunt. Okay, so we are not going to do any form of hunting because they can't fight anything. Because that's a viper, that's 2 strength, a kangaroo, wildebeest, kangaroo, and mandrill. Well, again, they can't fight anything, so it's... Yeah, I need to beeline it. Rate for, tracking. Then we can do scraping, chopping, cooking, prehistoric, dance, and culture. We have to beeline it because we are not getting any form of hunting goods. Counting sticks and vine gatherer. Chaser has been killed by a Neanderthal brute. Looks like more than one was killed by a Neanderthal brute. Two were killed by a Neanderthal. Well, that's actually a good hunting place. Are about to expand. And we just got what I was hoping for.
Ihre Befehle? Was benötigen
Well, we
Sie?
can upgrade you to a slinger. Culture Neanderthal. I do not care about the whole vine gatherer right now. We need this culture. With the Neanderthal culture, we'll be able to make Neanderthal chasers, which have a +1 strength modifier. We're going to put you on auto heal and heal for now.
When elephant steps on a trap, no more trap.
And and I'm going to say maybe after we get our Neanderthal tech, well, culture, I'm going to end the video and see, and partially I'm going to continue recording. I'm having it's been a while since I've recorded anything, and I'm having a blast once again, like I do with my live streams. So, but getting the Neanderthal tech is somewhat fitting because historically the Germans were considered brutes when it was I think it was the Gaelic tribes that turned into Germany. No, it was Germanic tribes. Why did I think Gaelic? I don't know. Thank you. Enemy has been spotted near Berlin. And we just got the Neanderthal tech. Which means if I look at my... So now we can upgrade you to a Neanderthal tribal guard. From 2 defend, 2 attack,
Erwarte Ihre Befehle. Melde mich zum Dienst.
3 attack.
Stehe zu Dienst. Was benötigen Sie?
From 2 attack, again, to
Ihre Befehle? Sagen Sie mir,
3.
was ich zu tun habe. Bereit.
Can I upgrade both of them? 118, okay. And if I go over to my trainable units tab, we get nothing but Neanderthal units now. So if we look at our chaser, now it's a 2-2, which is worth going for. And another fun fact is I actually get to keep my current
Jawohl.
chasers because they no longer count towards the limit. So we're going to have you guys all on... Actually, I want to get you all on... I need you to wake up. Auto defend, auto defend. Now, if I remember correctly, the Neanderthal culture is the only one that's universal. So anyone could have grabbed it. And grabbing it early on is actually one of the better things to do.
The
And
ground
we
was
got our
stone,
ground stone.
but I ground it, and it not stone no more.
So now that we have that, we don't really need to worry about our really beelining it to the hunting. I would still prefer to somewhat beeline it to the Neanderthal trackers because that is still a strong unit. And with the poison crafting, it's like, yes, we can make a poisoner's house. The poison tips are nice, but they really harm the chances of capturing any one. So, yeah, we're going to stick to trying to beeline it to tracking. I'm still going to debate if we should build the, Okay, the snare is worth making because of the production bonus. 20% less damage to defenses with petroglyphs, more culture, and defense. We'll do the Neanderthal caves for defense purposes. We don't need any food still. And I could say that comfortably because we are producing more than we need. We just need to... It'll just take forever for us to grow, which is part of the issue. We have lemons, giving us more health. Crime is no longer going down, nor is it going up. So we do have some crime being committed somewhere. Intuitive. -1 flame. Okay, that is nice. Augmented awareness, +5 anarchy length, +5% weight between civic. Okay. Resource grass and resource wood, lean-tos, free hollow, disabled, disabled, disabled. Okay, so we don't have the crime yet. Crime being committed anyway. And we just got another volcano knowledge that we should not have. Now, these chasers, because they already have Hunter 1 and By the Horns and their Neanderthals, they get more damage output, which means they can hunt stronger creatures than my normal Neanderthals. Normal chasers. Which is why our first Neanderthal... Okay. Well, now I have hiccups. Oh. That was brilliant. We now have a rhino under our control. I'm gonna end the episode here. The reason I say that is because, well, that took me for a loop. I was expecting the Neanderthal. Yeah, it's tall, not tall. Brain needs to engage. But the Neanderthal chaser, I was expecting the chaser to die, not kill, not subdue. God, I need to stop talking. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave a like if you have. Subscribe if you're new. One thing I'm going to do is I do want to see if we could reach, maybe 10 likes, and maybe we're still trying to reach our goal of 100 subscribers to start with. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.